It's Joe Osborne who's going to join the show with us now. We're going to talk some NFL. We'll talk Major League Baseball. How are the vibes in Toronto area?
Ariel, fired up. I caught your
yeah.
rant. I like a lot of what you had to say. Shout out Sopranos. I like the good Sopranos reference there. Vibes are good up here in Canada, so it's really cool when something. This will happen every 5 years or so. It happened with the Raptors in 2019. It will happen like in the Olympics and stuff like that. But the entire country gets behind a team, and it really does take over the entire country. I'm walking down the street in a Blue Jays hoodie, and complete strangers. Let's go Jays. It's a really cool thing to see. Kids are getting into it and stuff like that. So this team has really overachieved. There's no doubt about that. I've counted them out multiple times, but here we are.
Me too.
This is the team of my youth. This is like my first sports memories are the Blue Jays going back to back in 92 and 93. Joe Carter hitting the walk-off home run. That's still my favorite sports memory of all time. I have a son who's 8 years old. I was around that age when the Jays went back to back. So that's like a really cool thing, like a real cool, like sports bring people together, like a full circle type of situation. So yeah, it's really cool. Tough task ahead of them though.
I mean, I'm excited for you guys. And I know it's crazy that since the late 90s, we haven't had a back-to-back winner. The Dodgers could do it. How confident are you in those Blue Jays?
I'm not, but here's the thing. Coming into the season, I didn't think they were a playoff team. I didn't think they were going to beat the Yankees. I counted them out when they were down 0-2 against the Mariners. I counted them out again when they choked away Game 5. But here we are. So the Dodgers are a team. This is a true professional baseball team. They do not play with their food either. There was previous versions of this team. I know they won the 2020 COVID World Series, but they get their 100 wins in the regular season, then completely flop and get tight in the playoffs. I think they turned a bit of a corner last season. You know that as a Yankees fan. I don't need to tell you that. And I like the way the Dodgers play the game. I know they're very easy to hate because of all the money and the payroll and stuff like that. I like that they're sending their starters out to pitch 6, 7, 8 innings. You know what I mean? Instead of these other teams, they might have 1 or 2 guys that they can get 5 innings out of. Then they can't wait to get to the bullpen. That's the way baseball is meant to be played, in my opinion. It's more exciting. So, yeah, Dodgers are a really good team. I think they're probably going to win in 6, but I won't be surprised. I want the Blue Jays to win. It's difficult when your heart's in it, though, from like a betting perspective.
You could hedge hey, listen, I was in this position last year. Last season, when the Yankees played the Dodgers in the World Series, I said there was no way the Yankees beat the Dodgers. I was shocked the Yankees made it that far. They got lucky. It was a down year in the American League. I had to go against my heart. See, the best part about your situation is you either fill your pocket or you fill your heart.
Yeah, the way I sum it up is we're playing with house money. The Blue Jays shouldn't necessarily be here. Vibes were so bad coming into the season. Like they went right up to the deadline with
Vladdy. I know, because I had them to win the IL last year, so I backed off this year.
I know, like the Vladdy thing, everyone kind of made fun of them. Like you overpaid the guy. What do you care? It's not your money, right? And there's no salary cap in baseball, but you know, he's really earning his money now.
And by the way, I wanted to answer in the chat. Joseph Rodriguez asked who's pitching. It's going to be Trey Savage, the rookie, pitching for the Blue Jays in Game 1, which I'm assuming then would mean Gossman's going to go in Game 2.
Yeah, that would make sense. I know he threw the 1 inning there in Game 7 against the Mariners, so I think that would make all the sense in the world. And then you're probably going to get Scherzer in there for a start, and then Beaver.
It's the Prop Queen pod. We love props. What props would you be betting for World Series Game 1?
Indeed. I usually, during the regular season, I'm probably like 75% pitcher props.
Me too.
But it's tricky during the playoffs, right? Because you don't know what they're planning and they can't wait to get some of these guys out of there. So not necessarily a super sharp play here, but I'm going to take Vladdy 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. He's facing lefty Blake Snell, gets a start for the Dodgers. OPS at 946 versus lefties during the regular season. He's only had 3 at-bats versus left-handed pitching in the playoffs, so super small sample size. But sample sizes need to start somewhere. 3 for 3 with a home run. And the body of work in the playoffs is insane. A 442 batting average, 1440 OPS. He's gone over this in 7 of 11 playoff games, 6 multi-hit games, so super safe play, -11 odds on that. So let's go.
I thought it was crazy, actually. I saw it at around -115 earlier today for the Vladdy hits, runs, and RBI. It doesn't mean it's wrong. I'm saying you could get a good number in the early games of series. For example, this group chat knows the George Springer over half a run scored was plus 122 to start the ILCS. And it ended at, now going into the World Series, it's minus 160. So you could get good numbers.
Yeah, this bet type, like, I love this market.
Me
Hits,
too.
runs, and RBIs. I like it a lot better than total bases, because total bases, if your guy gets walked, you're kind of screwed, right? But this is one I kept going back to Juan Soto in last year's playoffs, and then it ended up at like minus 160 or something by the time you got to the World Series. But yeah, it's a good spot for Vladdy, hitting at home. He's proven to be a big game guy. So yeah, let's go Vladdy.
Jays fans were kind of concerned, Bo Bichette coming back, despite the Jays hitting 296 this postseason. You get Bichette back, who hit above 300 this year, had almost 20 homers. He was a huge spark plug for this lineup. Yet some Jays fans said that they didn't want to disrupt the flow. How much do you believe that Bichette shouldn't be inserted in the lineup?
I don't think it disrupts the flow. It's not basketball. It's not hockey. It's not, it's a sport that's based on individual matchups for the most part, right? Pitcher versus hitter. So yeah, I think that's overthinking it, really. You have to bring him in. He's the second best hitter on the team during the regular season. Some might argue the best. So yeah, I think that's overthinking it. You got to get him in there, and you got to give him a shot.